right, so I got home from work, had some supper. It's warmed right up here, -5, and we're gonna head out, check the line. Did the check last night, picked up these coyotes there, so we're gonna see what else we can pick up tonight. Don't know how far I'm gonna go tonight, if I'm gonna hit all the baits. We'll see how she goes. Don't have a lot of snares with me because I've been behind the 8 ball a little bit, but we'll give it a go, and if we run out, we'll come home and make more and then head out tomorrow night. So we're gonna head out here and pick up some more coyotes, but these ones aren't looking too bad. They're thawed out, but I'll be able to get them tomorrow night, and yeah, go and have some fun tonight. If I run out of snares, which might happen, I didn't make that many the other day, and what I did make, I ended up using for a couple other new baits I got going, and we're gonna see how they are doing. Hopefully 1 or 2 catches. Can't forget my headlamp, it's right over there, charged up, so let's go. Well, we made it out to one of my newer baits here. Walked past one snare and nothing. Then we got this other snow bump here. Just get my gloves on. Looks like a nice coyote. And I got a couple more snares in here. Got the headlamp on, so it throws my vision off a little bit. But we'll go and check what else we got going on here. Well, we got that guy. This is the first time I'm checking this one in the dark, so it's gonna be tricky to find all my snares. I kind of just stayed on the outside of the gear, but the snow came and knocked everything down. Don't see any ribbons over there. All right, well, we'll turn you guys off and I'll figure this out here. Okay, bye. Well, we scared this coyote right into the ram when we pulled up. I was walking up and I can hear the ram fire, and then I heard him thrashing around a little bit. So I just came up here and finished putting him out. But yeah, the other snares looked quiet. Everything looks a lot different with the snow on. All the willows are starting to fall in a little bit, so the trails are getting harder to spot. But that coyote came from this direction here and got caught as I was walking up from that direction. I had a snare. And yeah, nice big male. Looks like a good color. We'll pick him up and then carry on. So we rolled into Glenn's here, and right where I keep my favorite snare, it's gone. You can see coyote tracks in the background since the fresh snow, which was today. And then we got this guy right here. Nice looking coyote. Ram's right there. Barely anything disturbed, so what we'll do is remake it. Put this guy in the truck, and then there's 4 or 5 snares to check in there. But right on, first snare I check, and I got one here. Looking at his teeth, looks like an older female there, so right on. We'll carry on and check out the next set. So here's the remake. Snare's perfect there. Ram just blends in off to the side, and I'll go pack this one back to the truck. Well, I followed the tracks, and we have another coyote here, and nice looking coyote. This is where that mangy one was that I scared into the snare, and so this guy is taking a break. He got caught there earlier today, I think, or last night. I have to go around and check and see if he's froze. But nice looking dog. I'll remake this, and I still have a couple more snares to check in here. Okay, looks like we got another one here. This is where I keep my ram. And something happened here. The ram fired. But then something came and ate the back end of my coyote. I don't know if I want to know what that is. What the heck? A little bit of fur there. And I can see some fur underneath here. But the snare caught it far back. And then something came to eat it. Now that is a first. And I don't see a bunch of coyote tracks. There is some. And no real wolf tracks. Huh. This is a little crazy. Unless it was a two-legged coyote. Unreal. I've never ever seen anything like that. It's got me a little bit nervous to be in here now, actually. I'm gonna pull this one out. Where could I have done that? Anyways, I'm gonna pull this half a coyote out and I'll remake the snare. I'm just gonna pull it over here. When I walked up, I thought that was weird. And okay. Well, I don't see where the back end would have gone, and it doesn't look like there's enough fur. And I was just here on Saturday. Okay, well, I'm gonna check these snares first, I guess. And think on this a little bit. Okay, we'll check the snares. If there's anything there, I'll let you know. Okay, check those other two snares. There's one coyote kind of looking back and forth there, like going checking out from both sides. And yeah, this has got me confused totally. I don't see, like I said, I don't see any sign of the other half. Maybe when I come back on Saturday, I'll find the other half here, but as it stands right now, I got a half coyote here. This is really weird. Anyways, I'll remake this and carry on. Well, here's the coyotes. A couple nice dogs. Too bad about that guy. He's looking pretty good, actually. And we're gonna carry on. A couple more baits to check tonight, then I'll probably shut her down early and check the rest Friday or something like that. All right, catch you at the next set. All right, first snare, the other bait here. This is the loop. So we got caught in a lights out snare. Went around the tree, trampled this down a little bit. You can see his tracks just back there. Come through by himself. Got caught, went around, and expired. So that would have been today because there's no snow. And he's still pretty soft. So probably tonight, actually. All right, nice looking dog. I'll undo this and throw him in the truck. Don't know if I remake this spot today. I didn't bring any more of these snares here. And if I did remake it, I'd just move it just down here a little bit. Right there's another perfect little pinch spot. All right, we'll catch you at the next set. So we're here, not over there. Turn my headlamp on. Got a flashlight, headlamp, and the phone. So we got coyote tracks coming down this way here. And I had put a ram in here. And I got knocked over one time. And I just had it leaning over this little stick here along the trees. I just stood that up and it rested right there. Worked out pretty good. It was all blended in, and then it got bumped, and then I went by one time and I wasn't sure if I could see it or not, so I didn't bother to come check. I thought, well, if there was something to have a disturbance. And then here is where it was anchored on this tree here. Cable goes here, goes around, and we got ourselves a snow bump. So it might have been here a couple days, I'm not sure. Looks like a good coyote, nice high catch on it. And yeah, so that's 2 for this loop here, and we'll pull it out and remake it. I'm just doing my usual little drag my feet, make a pack track. Well, I thought I heard a wolf howl there for a second, but it's just a truck in the distance on the rumble strips. Anyways, I'll pull this guy out, remake him, and carry on. Right on. I like it when we catch some fur. One thing that I always do is I hang my snares. Like when I go to reset, I set the power ram, then I usually hang a snare in the tree. Sometimes I forget, and then I remake it and pull a snare from my pocket, but most of the time I grab the one up in the tree. And I have them in my pocket, and what I've been noticing lately, though, is I keep losing snares out of my pocket, so I'm going to have to get myself a purse or something like that, instead of hanging them in the trees and then forgetting them or they get knocked down. And I think this year I probably lost half a dozen, maybe a dozen snares. I thought my pocket was full this morning or this afternoon. Okay, we just got to another bait here, and found the ribbon. Ram's not there, but there's a snow bump. Let's check it out. This is the one spot I just set up here, because in the other spot the coyotes were getting wise to my ways, and I told you I was going to set up another bait. So this is it. But actually I'm just checking tonight for the last time there. The landowner called and said that they got a pup, and it's starting to run around, and they have a GPS collar on it, and it's been heading out towards my bait, which isn't a good thing. So they asked me to shut it down for this year until the dog gets smart enough to stay home, and then I can still shoot coyotes here, call them and stuff. So I'll probably do that. But good thing they're good landowners, and they have cows. They understand that the predators have to be controlled, and they're happy I've been here for a number of years, but don't want to catch their pup. So they're very good about it. Appreciate them and letting them still let me hunt here. But I'll hang these snares up. I'll close them out tonight and then pick them up on the weekend. So just closing up some of the snares here, and looks like we caught ourselves a little red fox. Nice pale one, but there we go. Notice this snare got bumped, and there's little tracks here, so that's what it was. Little foxy. me looking all over and leaving you in the dark. Okay, we'll pick this fox up, check the other snares, close them up, and head to the other bait. All right, catch you at the next set. All right, looks like we got another snow bump. Not sure if this one looks good. Could be just the way oh yeah, it's just the way the sticks were holding it there. Another nice dog. Pinch point was just up here at the bottom of that tree. But like I said, we won't be making this one back up. But we're catching a few. It looks like it just livened right up here too, which is maybe why the dogs started traveling in the area. But yep, we'll carry on. Okay, we're just coming up to the next snare there, and I was recording, which I thought I was recording, and we ended up picking up a nice little fox. It's actually bigger than the other one. It looks like he's well growed. But we'll pick him up, close the snare off, and come back on the weekend and gather my gear. 2 more baits to check tonight. I checked those other 3 last night, and then we'll be all wrapped up for tonight. Just getting a little long, but we're having some good catches. Well, you can see that there's coyote tracks coming up here. Then they stop here, checks it out, and carries on. Scaredy dog, he's scared of the snare. And then I have another snare just over there, but nothing's gone that way yet. And then one more over there, and then that will be it for here. So we will catch you at the next set. There we go, there's tonight's catch. This last bait there, a little bit boring, not much going on. There was coyote walked through, there was no bait there. Anyway, so coyote was walking through, and then he was just dodging the snares. I only had 3 snares here, never did set up heavy, just because I was waiting for a few more trails and things to get picked up a bit. But we shut it down for now. I'm going to gather more bait and focus on some other baits, my newer ones, and see if I can get things rolling really good there. Some really good spots that we've been to, and just play around a bit. Coyote prices are going to be down, so no sense of going too gung-ho and burning up all my weekends and evenings. So we'll tone it down, move a couple baits a little bit closer to home, and just play around that way. Want to do some elk hunting this weekend, and hopefully I get my cow elk and a mule deer doe, and then we got some meat for the winter. Then I can use that carcass for bait. Anyways, that's the last bait for tonight, and then we're going to carry on and go home. And I guess I have to spray the coyotes that are in the shop there with some Raid or something. I guess there's fleas on them. Blake sent me a text there. I better deal with that. And then we'll hang these ones up, or maybe just put them in the snowbank there until tomorrow or something. We'll decide that when we get home. It's getting late, and what is it? 10 to 10. By the time we get home, 10:30, 10:20, and we'll have everything unloaded. But okay, we'll catch you at the shop here. Not a bad little catch for tonight. We got the 2 foxes and the coyotes, and what's left of this guy. I'm gonna look at that and see what ate it, because that's got me boggled. Never seen that before. This guy's tongue was bit, so he bled a little bit there. And our timing was about right. It's only 10 after 10, and the temperature's dropped down to -7, but not too bad. Anyways, I'm gonna skin these guys tomorrow. These guys, I might just set them outside to freeze The foxes I'll keep till later. Yeah, got enough to do. And the weekend's coming, so I'll top up the baits. Got some pigs to cut in half and go from there. But we will see you guys the next day. Maybe Friday when we do a little hunt. We'll do a little check as well. Catch you later.